Hello everyone, my name is Carlos from Fusion CPA, and on this video I'm going to show you 4 different ways in which you can leverage saved searches. Now, before I begin, it might feel like I'm going a little too fast, but that's because this video is only meant to show you the different use cases. In future videos, I'm going to show you how you can create these saved searches. Okay? Okay, use case number 1. You can leverage formulas and joins in your saved searches to better audit your business processes. In this saved search, I'm showing how a sales order was converted into an item fulfillment and how it was converted into an invoice or cash sale. In addition to performing those joins, I created formulas to also show the number of days it took to fulfill that sales order and how many days it took to bill that sales order. In addition to that, I'm also highlighting specific rows, as you can see here. If I scroll down, I can see a small description here that explains what we are highlighting. It says days pending billing greater than 5. In other words, if as of today, sales order is still pending billing and it's been more than 5 days, then highlight the rows. As you can see, I also changed the format of the text. It's bold, and I added little a little warning icon here. You can use this type of save search to review or audit, your procure to pay process, for example, or some other manufacturing process that you have in your business. The important thing to remember is that you can leverage joins and formulas to extract important information from your business processes. Okay. Now, moving on to use case number 2, possible duplicates. As you may know, NetSuite offers a module that helps you identify duplicates within your NetSuite records using emails and or names, for example. But what happens when you have possible duplicates because there are vendor or customer names that are similar? In this case, I have this saved search that is telling me this vendor called Video Demo is a possible duplicate. There are 2 of them. And let me show you what is happening here. If I go here and I type in, you can see there is in fact a duplicate vendor called Video Demo. For some reason, one of them has the abbreviation, the LLC abbreviation, and the other doesn't. So how am I doing this? Well, if I go to criteria, I go to results, as you can see, I'm grouping. I'm using a formula text. I'm grouping that formula or that information using this formula. In essence, and I'm going to be showing you how you can use this in future videos, but just a quick recap. Basically, I'm telling NetSuite, hey, when you see these initials, takes those out and essentially, yeah, group that name with any other name that is similar and count them by internal ID. Pretty easy stuff. Again, if I go here, you can see that I have those 2 duplicates. This is important when you are doing, for example, analysis, sales by customer or payments by vendor. You need to make sure you must you need to make sure that there are no duplicates in your records, because if you have duplicates, obviously your numbers will not be correct. You can use safe searches to perform aggregations in order to track performance in your business. In this safe search, I'm showing the percentage of billed sales orders. Go here, results. So if I go to results, you can see that I'm using formula percent field, maximum aggregation. It doesn't matter in this case. It doesn't matter which aggregation I choose. The important thing is that I choose one, and I'm telling NetSuite, hey, when you see a sales order with a status of build and include it in my aggregation, and divide that total because we are summarizing, but the total of sales orders. That's where I'm getting this percentage. Future videos, I'm going to show you how you can combine or use this result here as a custom KPI and combine it with native KPIs in order to tell a specific story in your business. Use case number 4. You can use saved searches to search for transactions that have a specific amount. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say that you wanted to search for transactions that have this amount right here. As you can see, the global search doesn't work. Neither does the quick search. What I did was I used a transaction form, a transaction search form, and I modify it. Let me show you. I use these options right here to personalize and modify the transaction search. And basically, now if I go here and I type the amount under value, and I click submit, we'll get all transactions with $150, even the negative ones like credit memos and return authorizations. The reason I created this is that I have a client that recently moved from another software into NetSuite, and in prior software, he could do that. He could search for transactions using amounts, but in NetSuite, as you know, you can do that. So created this easy and simple, you know, site search that allows the client to do that. Okay, and that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned in future videos. As I mentioned in the beginning, I will be diving into how you can create these different type of site searches. Thanks for watching. I hope it has enhanced your knowledge on the topic. If you found it useful, give us a thumbs up. You can also find loads of other accounting software tips at our website at www.fusiontaxes.com.